Hey everyone, it's Awkward George and welcome back to Let's Play Ghost Trick. Last time we managed to save everyone's lives 10 years ago in the past, and basically we changed fate pretty massively across those 10 years. Emil never died, you never got Timsic fragment, Gerald never shot anyone, and all sorts of things didn't happen. So after all those changes, there's just one last question I think we have to answer, and I think we're about to answer it now. So wait, says someone on our journey back. Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. That's right, it's good old Ray. Before it ceased to exist. Oh, it's you! Yes, it's I, Ray, in case you've forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I'd hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Cecil. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you? Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. Yeah, that was pretty nasty. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. And he came along for the ride. Well, that's slightly different to how things happened this time around. They stole the wooden box in the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw toward his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. What? Look at that! The powers of the dead! But how? He didn't really understand it himself, not yet anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute! Yep, Emil wasn't there first time around, but he's there this time. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the man, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? So we aren't the first ones to have gone back 10 years in this game. He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? Yep, the last question was who exactly is Ray, and the answer is super old missile. That's right, a missile. 10 years is a very long time in Dark Years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait these 10 years out. Exactly, and then, at last, that fateful night rolled around again. By this time I had grown old, and my powers were weak, so I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second, you were able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching The Man in Red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do, like travel through the telephone lines, for example. What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power, especially if you're trying to chase somebody. Yeah, how the heck did he manage to get to the submarine without the phone lines? But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. So how did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we'd met before, and that night the first time around. What? We met before? From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at the junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the ghost world paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my first advent, I can tell you. So that was me? So I was shot on that night the first time around as well. You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And then you disappeared, away over the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the Man in Red, to your meal. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction, and then I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the Man in Red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that happened, it would have all been over. Then you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that? Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted to use your time. I wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy. So, yes, right at the beginning of the game, when Ray told us we only had until sunrise, was completely lies. Lies and rubbish, but, you know, it was kind of obvious by the end of the game, but I suppose it's nice to have it be made clear. Anyway, I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missa, I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile, so you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh? Of course, because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Cecil. And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what really happened in this town tonight. I made my way back to a new present. here we are. What's it like? Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. Oh, that was meant to be Lynn. Okay, never mind. Oh no, not this again. But there's no gun this time, and Cupid doesn't turn around. Hey, were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Yippee! It worked! But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again. That's alright, Len. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Jowd. I'll bet Cabanilla fudged up her scores again, even in this version of events. Dad, you're home! Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Is something wrong? You have one of those badges too? Who, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though. Huh, how long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? And I think that's probably the last surprise in the game. That badge that Lynn's wearing right there has been a toy the entire time. What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. To the bottom of the sea in one version of events, apparently. Aha, that you will. That you will. Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're the same little kitten. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten. Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. And probably the best cat ever. I know, right? His name is Cecil. Cecil. It seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. I think Cecil likes you, Lynn. No, I'm not doing another girl voice. Alright, everyone, let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom. And of course we celebrate with good old chicken. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny has led you here somehow too. You could say that. And so we meet again, Cecil. Just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they're all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. There we go. I guess I really am a cat. It's just me just fine to curl up and watch just the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. And it looks like I've plenty to watch here for quite a while. And there we go. That's it. That's the end of the game. So thanks for watching, everyone. I've had some really good fun playing this game again and sharing it with everyone. Oh, here's Inspector Cabanilla and Missile doing a spin to enter as well. And this was gotten Cabanilla's flair for dance, I suppose. Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. Like I said, it isn't my birthday. Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby. Inspector Cabanella does not like chicken. He likes spaghetti, apparently. Does that mean I've been giving the wrong accents the whole time? It doesn't matter, because I couldn't give him an Italian one without sounding like a ridiculous stereotype, or like Mario. Anyway, yeah, I've had real fun sharing this game with everyone. Obviously, I said I kind of cheated at the beginning as well. Blue Detective there, trying to dance like Cabanella. I cheated at the beginning as well. You might recall I said that you should play this game for yourself if you like the puzzles, and while that's certainly true, you should also have played this game for yourself if you wanted the plot not to be spoiled. I really, I wanted to say that, but also saying that there is spoilers in the plot is kind of a spoiler in itself, in my opinion. So I tried to encourage you to play it yourself without actually spoiling for you the real reason. I guess I did a little bit of a ray. I was a little bit naughty there. Memory is working in the restaurant in the end, which is a bit weird because there was no need to stake the place out, but whatever. Maybe she did this instead of becoming a detective in this. Oh no, Memory, what are you doing here? I heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today. So you took on part-time job here again, just so you can eavesdrop. Which means she's probably placed a bug on that chicken. Oh, you have no idea the lengths I go to reach my goals. Yep, she has indeed placed a bug on the chicken. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed watching this, or possibly, you know, playing along if you've got your own copy. Whether again it's on Nintendo DS, probably on various auction second-hand sites, and it's also on iOS. I believe it's still available. Either option is good. The iOS version, as far as I know, is exactly the same, only basically the information from the top screen is sort of just down the side of the screen. You play it in a landscape mode, and down the side is the information that's on the top screen, like what you're possessing and what it can do. So that I think is pretty much the only difference. Obviously, there's no second screen on an iOS device, so they can't do that. But yeah, it's been proper fun. I hope for you guys it's been proper fun. And I guess I'll just let the rest of the credits play out, and if there's anything to say after them, if there's any voices to do afterwards, I guess I'll come back for that. But thanks for watching, everyone. My next LP will either be up tomorrow, or I might leave it for next week. This is going to be Thursday's episode, I believe, so I'll probably leave it for next week. So you'll have Friday without me, but Monday I'll come back with something new and something very, very different. So please look forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a game that I haven't played before. It will probably be a short one, and it'll be, as I say, something very different, and something that might have a different audience, who knows, but we'll see. Once again, thanks for watching, everyone, throughout this from part 1 to part 43, and until my next LP, it's bye-bye.